Nietzsche is not at all what people think he was. Nietzsche has had a bad name ever since Adolf Hitler came to power, embraced his philosophy, and used it as the foundation and justification for Nazism and the superiority of the Aryan race. But the truth is that Nietzsche would have been appalled by Hitler. The beliefs and practices of the Nazi regime were either distortions of his teachings or, in some cases, the direct opposite of what he taught. He is a man who has been made guilty by association, an association that he never initiated and that in fact occurred years after his death. Hitler believed in the supremacy and divine destiny of Germany. Nietzsche found nationalism abhorrent. Hitler despised the Jews. Nietzsche despised anti-Semitism. Hitler believed in the Superman, but Nietzsche wrote of an overman who gained power, not over others but over self. And although Nietzsche became most famous for his seemingly blasphemous comment that God is dead, what he meant, and what he wrote about, is that he felt people had stopped believing in God. How then did all of this happen? How did this man become the intellectual inspiration for Hitler and German fascism? It happened in large part because he had a sister who married a Nazi, worshipped Hitler, and took it upon herself to edit and publish her late brother's writing. In the process, she freely rewrote his book without scruple or understanding to make it fit with Nazi doctrine. She even committed forgery. This doesn't mean that there weren't ideas in Nietzsche's work that could be used to support Adolf Hitler's views. There were. All philosophies are open to such interpretation and subjective understanding. And many of his views were harsh, bleak, and pessimistic. But the national and racial superiority that made Nazism so deplorable is considered by almost all scholars and historians to be a deliberate perversion of Nietzsche's true thoughts.